Hello. Excuse me, what do you think you're doing? No, you can't possibly do that here. I'm the health and safety officer for this field, and I need to share something with you before you begin. Make sure that you have plenty of space around you to move, and that you've cleared anything which could injure yourself out of the way. It's really important that you listen to and take responsibility for your own body. Please don't do anything which hurts or which feels a bit difficult in the space that you have. If you're on a slippery floor, like tiles or wood, take off your socks. And if you're on carpet, keep your socks on to protect your feet from carpet burns. Make sure that you've got some water handy and that your body feels ready to move. If you have any specific health conditions or medical issues, please check with your parent carer or your general practitioner before joining the class. Have fun, toodle pip, and enjoy yourselves. Hello everyone, it's Bobak. Thanks for tuning in. And we're going to crack on. Today we're going to be doing some popping and waving technique, this kind of thing, as well as some nice conditioning, get us strong again, get us nice and fit and ready for when I can see you again in class. Okay, let's do this. Go double speed. Hard work. Okay, so I'm just going to give you, again, conditioning, a little bit of handstand technique. So just give your wrists a roll one way and the other together. So, and again, this is fine, whether you're working on a bunny hop or whether you're really comfortable upside down, that's absolutely fine. What I really want you to do today is focus on remembering to breathe, all right? If you really give it that breath, then everything else will be more relaxed. You'll land nice and softly, you'll take off nice and softly, okay? So rather than starting here and throwing yourself on the ground, I'd like you to place your hands shoulder width apart. So you can, if you come onto your knees, you can just double check. So if your thumbs are together, just bring them very slightly apart so that you're shoulder width. You can either have your first finger or your middle finger going towards, going out, okay? So leave it either one of those two, whatever feels comfortable for you, right? My arm's gonna be nice and straight. Okay, and I'm really pushing down in my shoulders, and from here what I'm doing is I'm already going to see if I can take my hips as high as they go, so I've got less far to travel. It makes it easier. Okay, so one more time, just checking that my hands shoulder width apart. Now I'm pushing through the floor, I'm spreading my fingers as much as I can, rounding the shoulders, gaze is looking between the thumbs. Okay, I'm taking my hips as high as they go, and then I can just have a nice little hop off one foot, back onto one foot, okay? Let's have 5 of those, okay? So give me 5. If you can hold it, great. If you're really comfortable, then come back down on the same leg, but otherwise, just a little hop, okay? 3, 2 more, 4, and 5. Excellent, then come back down, give your arms a shake. Awesome. So, now I'm going to be a bit mean, and this might feel uncomfortable for some of you, but it's what I wish my teacher had told me earlier on. Okay, so you're going to do the same thing. You're going to make sure you're breathing, but whatever foot, leg you were kicking off, I Now we're going to kick the other foot. So this might feel really strange for some people. So for me, I was kicking off my right then. This time I'm going to be pushing off my left. Really thinking about those same things, making the arms nice and straight, relaxing in the head, gaze between the thumbs, but most importantly, kicking off the other foot and remembering to breathe, okay? So let's see how it goes. It's really tricky for me, but we're giving it a try. Yeah, so keep, again, 5 attempts off that bad leg. Remembering to breathe. Good job. Give everything a nice little shake. Roll your shoulders one way and then the other. Okay, good stuff. Shake everything off. Let's do 2 more attempts on each side. So we won't go crazy, just a couple more on each side. Right side first, or strong side, whichever one you did first of all. Lots of breath. Really trying to land nice and softly into the floor. 1 more on your good side. Oops. And then 2 on your bad side, okay? It can be nice and small bunny hop. Maybe you come off just a fraction off the floor, that's absolutely fine. Just make the attempt. And it feels good being upside down. That's why I like it. Okay, so I know we all probably enjoyed a bit of chocolate over the Easter weekend. So there's a nice counter kind of balance, a bit of yin and yang here. We're going to do some nice abs work. Make sure this stays nice and strong. Yeah, so here we go. Just first of all, lying on your backs. Just take a moment to enjoy and relax here. Bring your heels up so the soles of your feet are on the ground. And I'm going to do these ones like a star. Bring it in and out, okay? So, have a little practice. I'm going to do 8 of those all together. Ready? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Then I'm going to do bicycles, okay? We'll go right, left, 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do full sit-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stretches, let's breathe in, breathe out, hold over there, just relax, step the legs back, and bring the backside up, treading legs lightly into the ground. Good. Okay, so with our popping drill, we're starting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. 6, 7, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, a bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then see if you can take 4 counts to go from one fingertip to the other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Excellent. Cool. Shake your arms off. There's another technique that we can learn the wave with, just to remind everyone, that is just, everyone's seen those Hawaiian dancers, we're just doing the hula dance here. Good. Now we'll do the same dance the other side. Really working the fingertips. Woo. Imagine yourself in Hawaii. And then the other one is you do a big bird. The shoulders go up, elbows go out, wrists go out, big bird. Good. And I'm going to put those two together. So one arm is going to do that wave you're doing. Do that once. Other arm, big bird. Wave, big bird. Wave, big bird. Wave, big bird. If you've got a handle on that, there's different things you can do with, so you can make it more jerky, going up one time or the other, or you can start to introduce circles one way at the same time. Yeah. You can start with your palm facing the sky and do it like that, okay? So those are, if you want to make it harder again, you can start to trace those shapes. So take a finger and trace those shapes. Yeah. Switch fingers, etc., etc. So there's different levels with this that I'm giving you today. I'm sharing with you today. So then, okay, you've mastered the arms now, I'm sure. So let's have a look at the bodies, and starting with the chest. Start to work that chest forwards and backwards. Good. Then we'll go from the chest into the ribs, into the hips, and sit down in neutral. So just take a neutral position to put your hand on your lumbar spine and just below your belly button, and just find that neutral position. Yeah. Tilt forwards, take your tailbone out, and just find that middle position, legs slightly bent, nice and relaxed. Excellent. So then, just to practice again, that's where we want to end up, okay? So chest out, ribs, hips, neutral. Yeah? And then push your weight forward slightly into your toes as you push your hips up, belly button, ribs, shoulders come up. So we're going down, up. Let's see if we can add the arms up. So fingertips, knuckles, wrists, elbows, shoulders, ribs, sitting down, and back up again, and down, and back up again. If it helps to make a sound, then make a sound. Excellent. Another drill that's been really useful, I want you to keep working on, or keep sharing, keep working with, is imagine that tabletop position, starting and finishing on that table, okay? Be really strict with yourself. Take your time, lead with the wrist. Even if you just get used to one direction, then that's fine. And if you want to, if that's beginning to get easier, then instead of having your hands here, you can start to move them apart. You can start to change it in different directions. But take your time and see if you can master this tabletop idea first. Good job. Now we're going to go into a drill with the feet. I'll show it to you front and behind. Let me just show you what it looks like. So that's going to be how it looks on the other side. Okay, I'll show you that to the back, nice and slowly. You pick one heel up, pick one toe up, like that. So I'm facing this way. Turning the other way. Ball change, and back to the middle. So here, swivel round, ball change, middle. Boom, tap, boom, boom, tap. We'll go this way. Boom, tap, boom, boom, tap that way. Boom, tap, boom, boom, tap. Okay? I'm going to leave that free for you to create something with the arms. Traditional body popping shape might be that you put them on your hips, yeah? Boom, 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 boom. Or you might do something more Egyptian. It's up to you. See if you can master the feet, and then see how you might want to play with the arms, okay? Great. So, we've done some waving. It's up to you now to start to play and see if you can put those together. I'll give you an example and then we'll just take a bit of time. You can take the odd look at me. So we'll play the song for a full minute. I'll have a play with how you could do it. You can glance at me if you want, glance at the screen, but mainly I want you to see how that feels. Have a play with it, experiment with it, and see how you can start to put some of these waves and this footwork together to make something interesting and funky for yourselves. Awesome. Good, keep it going. Think about one arm, other arm. Any of those variations I've talked about. Whatever feels good for you. Last 5 seconds, then find a shape that feels good to finish with. Brilliant. And here is your bonus move, your homework, because a lot of people I know really want to learn this move. Here we go. Yeah. There's also a couple of variations I can show you as well, just to demonstrate first. This one on the spot. Or my favourite variation. It's the moonwalk by Michael Jackson. And your homework is to see if you can begin practicing that. So if you bring one heel off, I'll show you from this way. And I'm pushing back a little bit. So I'm lifting that heel. And as I'm taking it down, I'm pushing the foot back a bit. And here, pushing the foot back a bit. Here, push. Here, push, here, push, here, push. So start off with that, see how you get on. If that works well, as you drag the other foot past, then you bring that foot up, okay? And it repeats. So as I bring this front foot, that's happening. So you can just practice that. Doom. Yeah, it's quite a nice move on its own. Doom. Ha. Yeah. Doom. Ha. So the same thing on the other foot. Ha. 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 We have this one, like squashing the apple. Squash the apple. Squash the orange. Squash the orange. Squash the orange. Squash the orange. Then drag the foot back. Squash and drag. And you're away. And roll your shoulders one way. And roll your shoulders the other. And breathe in. And breathe out. And again, breathe in. And breathe out. Take one arm up. As if you can be a bit of a dead man. Good. Take the other arm up. And see if you can be a bit of a dead man. Good. And reach up. Bring it across. Stretch. Reach out. Cross. Stretch. Take one arm up as tall as you can. And give yourself a pat on the back. Good job. Take care. See you next time. Hello, it's me again, your self and safety officer. No, not to bother. I just wanted to say I thought you were brilliant. Fantastic. Wonderful. Keep on carrying on. Keep dancing and stay calm and all that. Cheerio, tally poop.